Professor Hiroshi Matsuo of the Keio University Law School is currently researching the promotion of good governance in one country through the international cooperation for legal reform.
The governance of a state depends on the relations between three pillar organizations of a state. The first is the government, and the second is the economic organizations such as market and firms. And the third is the non-governmental and non-profit organizations called the civil societies. And the relations among these three organizations of the state will be improved by legal reforms, starting from basic laws such as civil laws, which defines rights and duties of the citizens, and which are implemented and protected by the public laws.
Due to the history and current conditions in each country, there is no uniform pattern of effective legal reform, and Professor Matsuo believes that legal cooperation activities should not consist of the transplantation of foreign laws or international standards to recipient countries. So Professor Matsuo's approach consists of two pillars. The first is the theoretical analysis of the role of legal reform for nation building, acceleration of economic and political development, and coping with the globalization impact in particular countries. The second is the application of the theory of legal reform to legal cooperation projects in countries such as Laos and Nepal.
And I have been participated in legal cooperation activities undertaken by Japan International Cooperation Agency and the International Cooperation Department of Ministry of Legal Affairs. My research is on good governance and the rule of law, and the basic theory of law and development are the byproducts of my legal cooperation activities. In Laos, our legal cooperation with Japan started in 2002 by making a law dictionary and civil law textbooks, which include actual examples and figures to share the basic knowledge of law among participants and to foster law jurisprudence. In Nepal, legal cooperation with Japan started in 2009 by rearranging the existing laws called Mulkiain, the country code, which contains civil and civil procedure law and criminal procedure law. We cooperated to make the first, second, and the third draft of the Civil Code of Nepal by commenting and discussing all the provisions clause by clause, like this. This is the original draft, and this is the comments and the questions, and this is a revised version of the original provisions. During those activities, we have conducted field researches in some local communities to understand the existing laws and customs in Nepal. I understand the legal reform process in Nepal will take time because it includes the institutional change of the traditional court system.
From now on, Professor Matsuo is planning to continue his program of legal reform cooperation and expanding it to other areas.
There will be no common pattern of relations among politics, economy, and law. As a result, there will be no unified program of legal reform cooperation. My research areas, starting from Asian countries, should be extended to cover other areas. But for that purpose, communication must be opened and maintained with other regions constantly and continuously.